Does social media stress you out? It doesn't have to. Check out this week's social media tips and tricks with Heather.
Ready. Welcome to Social Media Wednesday. I'm Heather with Women in Leadership, and Charlie and I love bringing this to you every week. We're loving our community, and let's all grow together. So today we're going to talk about growing engagement, especially in groups. So this will work on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure it will work on LinkedIn and probably on Alignable as well, because it's all real good and engaging how to interact with people content. So let's get started. Basic information, I just said that. So you have a Facebook group. Now what? You've added a few people and crickets. Do, 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 do. It's quiet over there, right? So let's prompt engagement in our Facebook groups. Type one of the questions and content you want to be creating is decision support questions. So questions like uh, decision support questions. Okay. So should I go to this meeting or that meeting? Or should I use this software or that software? Have you tried this or that? Asking questions to get people talking. Number two is the opinion questions. So do you like this couch for my next office or this one? Really giving opinions about colors and this or that posts when we did it when we were remaking our content and changing things over. We're like, this or this or that, this or that. And you've seen these, getting people to make an opinion. Then there's prompting questions, actually asking a question to prompt them. So, a good example of this is I love the ones that are like, use your middle letter and auto fill the middle on your phone. Can't do it if you're on your computer, but if you're interacting on your phone, you could be like, on the next snow day, and then hit the middle letter. One, two, three, four, and see what sentence comes up. Those are always fun. And another prompt question is, where do you see your business in 5 years in one word? You know, what does retirement look like for you in 3 words? Or, things that create that contemplation and then sharing. And then that's a vulnerability. And then when we're vulnerable in groups, then that's when we start to really engage with people. And then share questions. So share questions you have, or ask people to share their questions. And this is, to create those conversations. All right, now we're going to talk about engagement on our parts. How are we going to engage? So when someone comments, Facebook puts that comment to the top of the feed in the group. So we can do this on our main feed by like going to our memories, and instead of sharing them, which actually hurts our feed, there's a little bonus tip. But if you go to that same memory and put a little comment about it, it pushes it to the top of your feed so everybody sees it and then they can comment on it, and it doesn't hurt your algorithm. So you can do the same thing in your groups. You can go, when somebody comments, then it goes to the top. So of course you're going to want to love on their responses and comment back. So because then that keeps pushing it to the top of the group. So what if it becomes trending, which means there's lots and lots of interactions? Because that's our goal, right? We would love it if like our posts were trending. It's all exciting. You get a Twitter and you're like, you want to just respond to everybody right away. But that is absolutely not what you should do. What you should do, oh, I may have messed up the slides. That's okay. But what you should do, I'll tell you right now, and maybe it will come up in another slide. What you should do is comment on one or two of them. Like love, I always love, because that's me, right? So being true to yourself, like, comment, like happy faces, all of that, and then commenting 3 to 5 words. But you want to do it 1 or 2 people if you have a ton of people responding every 30 minutes. Again, 1 or 2 people every 30 minutes. So what that does is it prolongs that boost and pushes you farther up in the algorithm. So as other people are also commenting, you're not flooding it with your comments so that you continue to boost it along the way. And sometimes you can get it going for 2 or 3 days. And sometimes I'm surprised I'll get stuff like a week later, people are still commenting on something and same thing, do the thing over and over and over again. Let's take that. Oh, and help it. Okay, here we go. I was like, I don't know what my own slides are saying. Okay, bonus. Okay, so now that you've talked to those 1 or 2 people in your group, now go to their profiles, give them love on their last 3 posts, and comment at least 3 to 5 words on one of their posts. So what this does is it boosts both of you and it puts you guys interacting with your posts again. So that's boosting the algorithm, getting everybody excited. Okay. Now we're going to talk about tag and engage members and mentioning them in old posts. This keeps the users on the platform, right? Because that's what especially Facebook wants, right? It doesn't like it when we share links. It wants you to keep people there. So anytime you can have re-engagement of old content, you can have them add okay, you can use the @ sign. What is that called? I can't, there's a word for that. Ampersand? Ampersand. I was like, someone said it the other day. I was like, I haven't heard that word in so long. So use the ampersand and you can actually type the word everyone and it will blast to everyone in your group. But you can also do the ampersand and then like Charlie Hoffman and that will tag Charlie directly. And I like that because it's more personal. But if you have a big announcement, I like at everyone because it gets people to come in. Oh, they mentioned me in a thing. But it's equally as exciting and even more exciting when it's personal. So you can take individuals. So this is where we go into your membership under group insights and see who your top interactors are because those are you can start there and interact with 1 or 2 people and tag them and then doing that over a course of time you make a note of the names and pick 1 or 2 each week to mention in your group so you're creating that increased FOMO is the energy like everybody wants to be in there because hey you're talking about people and you're shouting people out and you're connecting with people commenting on the old posts that were trending. So when you do that, when you go in and you start looking around at some of those insights under your group, you can go to those posts and comment on them or tag someone. Wow, do you remember when this happened? That was so much fun. I can't wait to do this again with you. Things like that. Like it's real and it's engaging. All right. I thought this was really a fun idea. So celebrate with your community, creating like a live dance party. Everyone gets on live and dances with you. So if your community hits a milestone, if there's something special in your business or someone else's business, just like creating that community of dancing and joy and just really getting out there. It doesn't have to be a dance party. It could be let's have coffee together or, I like coffee. Coffee is my favorite. But you could just like, we're going to spend like 5 or 10 minutes together on Wednesday morning, like we do here, I guess, and get together and just connect with each other and celebrate. So the question I got a lot this last week was, what am I doing wrong in my Facebook group? Because nobody likes the crickets. So let's talk about some of the other things that could be contributing. Are you trying to convince people to join or are you engaging in your members? So if you're spending all your time convincing people to join, Instead of that, if you spent more time engaging the members you already have, you might see a difference in your results. And then what happens is when you're doing the things we've talked about in this video, Facebook actually is going to reward you by showing your group to more people. It's pretty exciting when Facebook works for you. How focused are you on teaching? Are you asking engaging questions? And are you consistent? Are you doing these things consistently? So really being honest with yourself. When was the last time you asked those questions? When was the last time you engaged your audience? When was the last time, just review that, because you can only go forward from what you know. And I am not asking you to do this to be judgy of yourself. So if you know me and Charlie, we're very positive, and when we ask these questions, this is how we can reflect blamelessly, reflect on what's happening so that we can do better and move on. There's no guilt or shame in this. You can only do what you knew at the time. And if you got stuck in the rut, then today's a great day to decide you're not going to be in that rut anymore. Wrong people in the group. If you just massively invite everyone to your group, but you didn't filter them through the funnel of, yeah, this person's interested in my topic. This person, actually might want to be in my space so that they learn more about my products or learn more about what I'm doing in my community. It's more important that you have people that are connecting with you than it is to have the wrong people. So if you had 25 people in your group and 25 people were interacting in your group, that group is going to grow a lot faster than if you have 25 people that are doing nothing. So your best friend and your mom are probably not going to care as much as you do about growing your group. So thinking about what are the right people and who are your super fans in real life, then those are the people you want to have in your group. Holding posts. So when you set up your group, you can decide if you need to approve content before it goes. People like to have their questions answered right away. So if you set it to automatically post, that's awesome. Now, if you get somebody that's posting all the freaking time and it's not related and they're starting to take over your group, you can actually individualize whose posts that you want to hold. So you can say, I would like to review all of this person's posts before they go out specifically. So that's probably a next level question. So if you run into that, I'm excited for you, because that means you're growing and it's a whole new level of problem. But just know that exists and to come ask the question, right, when you get there. All right. Before we end, we have one more section. We're going to hand this over to Charlie. I'm going to, I'm going to stop this escape. And then I'm going to hit refresh. And I bet there's a video in here now.
There is.
Let's get over there.
There it is.
Oop.
So tax season is upon us. Yes. Okay. Tax season is upon us. And as we know, we have to collect a whole bunch of data in order for us to be able to do our business taxes. And you might actually want to use this for personal use. Hi guys, it's Charlie with Women in Leadership. I came across a really cool tip I wanted to share with you as we're getting our taxes and things together. So did you know you can pull up a report on Amazon of all your purchases? So let me show you how to do that here. You want to go to accounts, right? And then under your account, you want to scroll down and then right over here, download order reports. Over on the left-hand side under ordering and shopping, it's about the 5th one down, download reports. And then you get to select either items, orders and shipments, refunds or returns. I usually do items because then I can actually look at the individual items and see if it's something I ordered for my home for my personal use or for my business use. Then you get to select dates. So I went back and selected some dates from October and things like that. You could use the end date as today. You could name your report and then you click request report. And this is what comes up. So I pulled up several different ones and I didn't name these ones that say order history report. So it just says that. And then you can download them. Okay. So once you download them, I want to show you what they look like. They come to you in Excel spreadsheet, right? Okay, so then you can open it and you can actually narrow it down to like, you can look and see what credit card you used. You can look and see what was purchased. You can look and see all kinds of different things about these reports. And so this, I just titled it Amazon Debt. So I have like paper cutter, and then I have purchase price. And then this card here, this is my personal use card. And then I have another one for business. So that's an easy way to tell which, what it was purchased for if you use a separate card for one or the other. And then you can actually go through and like hide the ones that you're not using. And I know I'm letting you guys into my world here, but then way down here at the bottom, okay, you can go through and you can take your item totals and stuff and you can add them up. I did a couple of different sections here and get your overall total. That's a lot, you guys. But I thought I'd share this quick tip and trick. I was able to go through this, edit it down to what I needed to send to my accountant and my bookkeeper for my taxes. So that is a quick, easy tip on Amazon order history report for your taxes as we come up in tax season, or if you just want to know how much you spend on Amazon. Okay. And by the way, guys, that was like the last 2.5 years of stuff. So, it did give me a little bit of a heart attack when I saw that total for myself. So I will be watching my spending a little bit closer, but, I hope you all learned something really awesome and new today. Thought I'd share that with you. Have a great day.
Charlie, thank you so much for doing that for us.
That's your little bonus tip of the week.
We take the mystery and pain out of social media consistency for your business, giving you back time to shine in your zone of genius. Social media is the new branding. It deserves its own attention, thought, and effort. Yet so few businesses actually take this seriously and invest enough time on their strategy. We can do it for you at an affordable rate that will fit into your budget and allow you to pursue other revenue channels as well. The hardest part of social media management is keeping up the consistency to be seen and know what to post, when to post. Are you ready to have everything ready to go for you, saving you time and energy by not having to do it all yourself? Still getting your message out so that people get to know you, like you, and develop trust while opening yourself up to more time for the business of your business where you shine. Working with Women in Leadership, BSMB LLP, is a unique experience that bridges the gap from face-to-face to virtual relationship marketing. Not only do we love to help you shine on social media, we love to share tools to help you grow with us, body, soul, mind, and business. Check out our podcast and YouTube channel for Mindset Mondays, Social Media Training Wednesdays, business interviews and special topics on Fridays, and weekly readings on Sundays. To schedule your consultation or podcast interview, head to our website, www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get our weekly readings on Sunday, our podcast, Mindset Monday, social media training with Heather on Wednesdays with a live Q&A, and guest interviews and special topics on Fridays. Thank you for joining us. Find out more and schedule with us online at www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com, where you have a spot at the table. Thank you for joining in on the fun. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.